Alright, Shalom, coming to the name of Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Rakakodash. The honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and salutes unto the Archim who continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. It's the book of Mark, chapter 4, and I'll start from verse 35. And it says, And the same day, when the even was come, he said unto them, Let us pass over unto the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in the ship, and there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him, and say unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? And there's a lot of lessons which can be learnt, along the way. And I say it like this, man. We all go through storms in our lives personally. As brothers, we all go through. Let me close this window, man. Yeah, I say it and have the window open in the room. And the neighbors want to start talking loudly as soon as I put the camera on. Hopefully that blocks them out. So lucky. But we all go through storms in our lives and turbulent periods, man. But hey, the scriptures say, mark the perfect man. We're aspiring to be like Yahweh Shai, man. And it's easier said than done. I appreciate that. We all do. But, we have to learn, and I say we, because I speak to myself first and foremost. We have to learn to fucking keep it together through turbulent times, man. Okay? This ain't the main point of the lesson, but there's lessons within lessons, man. Our apostles and our elders on down taught us this, man. Get context in the scriptures, man. Read and look for the lessons within lessons, man. Okay, here you had a storm to the point where the waves was in the ship, man, sinking the ship. Alright, tossing it all over the fucking place. Right, that ship was about to sink. Okay, and Yahweh Shai was asleep, man. Alright, the first lesson here is that I and you, no matter what, alright, no matter how turbulent shit gets, man, what does the scripture say? A peace that passes all understanding. Alright, it's not just about saying, oh, shalom, man. Shalom, bro. Yahweh Shem Yoshai Barakatah. Yahweh Shem Yoshai Barakatah. That's all good. But what peace is that, man? When we salute each other, man, we're putting peace on each other. But that's not peace that we can give. That's the peace that Yahweh Shai can give. What did he say to the disciples? Peace I give unto you. So the peace which surpasses all understanding is the peace of Yahweh Shai. So in our personal lives, no matter what's going on, man, we may get flustered, we may get hot, we may get angry, we may get impatient. But there has to be a level of peace in my life and your life where that peace allows us to not lose composure, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai didn't lose composure. Alright, the storm was having its way with the ship, and he was fast asleep on a pillow, man. Okay, things come our way, but we can't allow them. They may shake us, but we can't allow it to uproot us, man. Like a plant, the wind blows, right, and the plant may move. The tree, the branches move, when the wind blows. But does the tree fall over? No. Why? Because it's deep and rooted in the ground. Okay, that's why the scripture says rooted, and in fact, I'm in Mark 4. Let me remember that. So I'm gonna get this rooted and established, I believe. There we go. Colossians 2:7. Rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Okay, rooted, man. A tree that's rooted, a plant that's rooted, yeah, it may get blown around, And the branches may shake a little, and the leaves may shake a little, but it ultimately doesn't fall over. Why? Because it's rooted. Likewise, we're meant to be rooted in Him. Who's the Him? Yourself, myself? Hell no. Yahweh Shai, man. Established in the faith, man. So, brothers, man, we're meant, especially brothers that's been around, for a couple of years, man, we're meant to be established in the faith, man. Alright, as you've been taught, abounding therein, in fact, so we gotta keep composure, man. Now, let me go back to where I was in the book of Mark, chapter 4. So Yahushua was fast asleep in the midst of a storm. Alright. And the hinder part is the most bottom part of the ship, man. Alright. You can be at rock bottom in the middle of the storm. Right. But be at peace, man. And he arose. No, let me read verse 38. And he was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him and say unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? And he arose and rebuked the wind, and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said unto them, Why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith? Alright. And let me say this, man. Faith, fearful, or being fearful, it's not always about shaking at the boots and, stuttering with the words and not being sure of yourself or myself. Faithlessness or lack of faith can also be displayed through a lack of emotional control, man. Alright? And that goes especially for fiery brothers, man. Now, I myself, I'm a bit pumped up, at the best of times, man. And I've had to learn and continue to learn and pray that the Lord keeps the spirit on me to refine my character, to control the passion, to control the heat, to control the fieriness, because it's good, but out of season and not controlled. It's sloppy, it's childish, it's rude, And when I say rude, not that you're rude to a brother, but it's rude against the doctrine, That's why Paul said that I'll be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. But when you're fiery and rude outside of the doctrine, then indeed you would be lacking, or I would be lacking in the knowledge, So that's not so much speaking about the speech, just speaking about the doctrine and the understanding and knowledge, man. But a fiery character that's not controlled, during a time of persecution, personal tests and trials, is off, man. Okay? So being fearful is not about shaking and, no. Sometimes being fearful can be expressed through outbursts and lashing out, man. And, brothers got, myself first and foremost, got, as we say over here in the UK, pattern up, man. Fucking pattern up. Keep shit tight, man. That lashing out spirit, that saying anything spirit, man. You think you're saying it in power, but really it's in fear, man. Why? Because there's a lack of faith. All I need to do and all you need to do is look to the author and finisher of our faith. That's what the scriptures say. Alright? Yahushua never got up all erratic and, oh my God, there's water in the ship and her. Nah, man. He said, peace, be still. And this is the peace which we all need to continue to seek in sincerity of heart, in sincerity of mind, man. He said to the disciples in verse 40, why are ye so fearful? Alright? Now, I'm not speaking like I'm some experienced brother in the truth, because I'm not. I'm still a baby in this, man. You know. But what I will say, based upon the scriptures, the Lord doesn't give a fuck, man. Alright? The Lord came in the flesh. He understands. Alright? He understands us and our situations more than we understand our own situations and ourselves. He understands us better than we understand our own selves, man. Alright? So if Yahweh Shai said he has a peace which passes all understanding, we gotta believe in it, man. Alright? Be men and believe in it, man. Okay? The Lord don't give a fuck, man. We are to believe in his power of healing, his power of turning situations around, his power of calming our nerves, his power of giving direction, which is in the scriptures, man. Why are ye so fearful? Okay? Fear is not always looking timid and crawled up in a ball in the corner, man. Fear can also be expressed through erratic actions, man. You know? And we've all been there, man. But we can only pray that the Lord continues to be with us. How is it that ye have no faith? And they feared exceedingly, and said one to another, what manner of man is this, that even the wind and sea obey him? You know. And indeed the question is asked again, to myself first and foremost, and to all of us. Lord willing, is edifying and gives us food for thought. What manner of man is Yahweh Shai, man, that even the winds and the sea obey him? Now, if you're out at sea for whatever reason, don't know why, and you get in a storm and you pray to the Lord, would he deliver you? Yeah, of course, if that's his will. But what manner of man that even the wind and the sea of life, of fucked up situations, the winds and sea of frustration, the winds of sea of sicknesses, of the flesh, the winds and sea of demons fucking with our minds, the winds and sea of being subject to payments, the winds and sea of foul spirits that we have to be around when we operate in this world, man. The winds and sea of our own selves. The Apostle Elder Gabar always speaks about this, man. Our biggest enemy is our own self, man. The wind and sea of our own self. Is Yahweh Shai capable? Yes, he is.